I didn't think life could get any better after DJ Moore stuffed a bunch of cash in our pockets last night, but here we are just living the dream all over again today. So far, there are 2 NBA bets tonight that are just pure gold. The kind of games that you watch every minute of just because you know you're gonna win. Obviously, we're gonna get to those, but first, subscribe to this channel. Do it now so you don't forget. You know what's gonna happen. You're gonna watch this video, and even though it's only a couple minutes long, you're gonna run to the books after it's over, and you're gonna forget to subscribe. Then tomorrow, you're gonna be like, what was that channel again that stuffed all this cash in my pockets? It happens all the time. Don't let it happen to you. Subscribe now and just put an end to all the madness. Turn on the notifications too. You're already there. Why not just knock that out? Enough about that. Jalen Brunson over 25.5 points. Minus 110 at ESPN Bet. You can get this at DraftKings too. As you can see, I tried to bet it over there, but they wouldn't even let me bet $100 on it. That's pathetic. A lot of guys get mad when they get limited, but not me. I get it. These books have shareholders. They're trying to run a profitable business. They can't have guys like us that's just beating their brains out every single day of the week. Business doesn't work like that. At some point, they have to tap out. Lucky for me, Massachusetts has multiple other sports books. ESPN Bet is one of them, and they let me bet my $100. Here's the thing though. No book on this entire planet should let anybody bet Jalen Brunson over 25.5 points tonight. That's just stupid. This guy's gonna have that at halftime. He can't be stopped at the moment. Over his last 5 games, this dude's gone 30 plus 3 times. One of those games was against tonight's opponent, the Charlotte Hornets. But what about the other 2 games? He had 24 in one and 25 in the other. And both of those games were against 2 of the NBA's top 8 defensive teams. It doesn't matter who he plays, the guy can score on anybody. Lucky for us, the Charlotte Hornets are dead last in the NBA in defensive efficiency. We don't have to worry about defense tonight. You know what else we don't have to worry about? Blowouts. This is the in-season tournament, and with the way things have worked out, the Knicks have to win tonight, and they have to win by a lot to advance. I think Brunson plays his full complement of minutes no matter what happens. We don't see too many situations like this where a team is literally incentivized to beat the snot out of another team, especially when you're talking about a decent team like the Knicks and a terrible team like the Hornets. It's just the way it is. Another spot that seems legit tonight, the Houston Rockets, Dallas Mavericks. Houston just has to win this game and they advance. I don't know how much all this tournament stuff means to the players, but you have to think it might mean something to the Houston Rockets. This team has been bad for years. They have to pick up a win somewhere for the fans. That's where our guy, Alperen Sengun, comes into play. I'm thinking over 30.5 points plus rebounds. I know it's minus 125, and that makes me sick, but it's a damn good number. Go look at all these other books right now. They've all gone to 31.5 for this. Some of them are even at minus 120 for 31.5. We're getting a deal here, and you don't want to pass up a deal. People are buying into this kid, and for good reason. He's coming on strong. Over his last 7 games, he's gone over this number in 6 of them. Does that mean anything? No, not really. But it's nice to know he can get home on 30.5 pretty regularly. What really matters is the matchup, and he's got a good one tonight. The Mavericks play at a relatively fast pace, and they don't play any defense. We're talking 24th in the NBA in defensive efficiency. There's only 30 teams. What's better is only 2 teams in the entire NBA are giving up more points in the paint than Dallas. That's kind of a big deal since Sengun scores almost 70% of his points in the paint. Now, throw in the fact that only 2 teams in the entire NBA have allowed more rebounds per game to centers than the Mavericks, and we're cooking with fire. Domantas Sabonis just went 32 and 13 on these dudes the other day. I don't know if Sengun is that guy, but he's damn close. And given the situation, I think we might see that type of night for him tonight. When that happens, we all get paid off just like we did last night. Feels good. I'll see you guys on the live stream later. Don't forget to turn on the notifications.